Hi, my name is Trevor Drake, and we will be talking about a video on Vox called Why Women's Ice Hockey Has a Higher Concussion Rate Than Football. To summarize this video, it's basically about women's ice hockey players having a higher concussion rate because they report their symptoms more often than football players do, and even men's hockey players. And this is basically an issue explainer video, I would say, because it talks about the issue of concussions in sports, and it brings in some experts and even people who have been through it. The video starts out with a bunch of football hits since football is a very brutal contact sport. The video also features Josephine Pucci, who is a former Harvard hockey player and U.S. women's silver medalist. It doesn't start with an anecdote, but it does mention the larger story of Josephine Pucci. It starts more with the football and the heavy hitting, and then it gets more in depth on the impact of hockey and concussions, especially in women's hockey. To get the best interviews for videos like this, you have to talk to people with experience, like Pucci, who was on Team USA when they won silver in 2014, also played Harvard hockey. Another person that was interviewed was Zachary Kerr, an assistant professor at UNC. He talked about head injuries and how women are more likely to report the injuries rather than men. And he talked about the impacts it may have. This is my favorite sequence in the whole video. It really shows women's sports actually being very brutal. There's a lot of contact, as shown by this concussion chart. And I like that they do these sentences and they talk about how female athletes report a higher concussion rate. And they give the reasons, which is very important when you're watching a video like this because you want to know why. More knowledge, neck strength, hormones, and it's all different people too. They give the credit to where the credit is due. There is a narrator throughout the whole video, and he's an important part as he tells the story of Pucci and the whole concussions in women's sports. There is also subjects like Pucci and Kerr who are there to talk about concussions. Pucci went through a concussion. Kerr is very knowledgeable with concussions, and they are very beneficial and important to the story in the video.